Hey guys, this is Mr. Grice for Algebra 2 Unit 5.1 Notes, Day 3. Today we're talking about composition of functions. Our learning target today is to be able to simplify problems involving the composition of functions. Blech. So, directions say to perform the indicated operation for the following functions. All right, we've got three functions. We got f of x, we have g of x, and h of x. Now, what this is saying is that we have f of g of x. So what we want to do is start with whatever is first. So f of x is the 6x minus 8, okay? But now what we're going to do is we're going to take that x, and that's where I'm going to substitute g of x. So this is what I start with, and the g is what I'm going to plug in, okay? So I have 6, and then I'm going to plug in g of x, which is 10x squared plus 4x minus 8. And now I can solve it. So I'm going to distribute the 6. 6 times 10 gives me 60x squared. 6 times 4 is 24x, and then I bring the minus 8 down. I look, can I combine anything? Nope. So that's my final answer. So what we're doing is we have two functions, and I'm going to plug one function into the other one. Okay, so this one I'm starting with f of x, and then I need to plug in h of x. So I'm going to start with 6x minus 8. So this is my f of x. And then I plug in h of x. So I have 6 parentheses negative 1/2 x plus 3 minus 8. And then I do the same thing. I need to distribute 6 times negative 1/2 is a negative 3x. 6 times 3 is a positive 18 minus 8. And then since I have like terms, I would combine those to negative 3x plus 10. Okay, so it's not too bad. We just have to be very careful with our signs and what we're plugging in. Okay, so this is what I start with. I start with h of x. So I'm going to write down the negative 1/2 x plus 3. And then I need to find g of x, and that's what I'm going to plug in. So negative 1/2, my g of x is 10x squared plus 4x plus 3. Okay, so we have to be careful with our signs and what we're distributing. I need to multiply the 10 by negative 1/2, so half of 10 is 5, and it's going to be a negative 5x squared. And then negative 1/2 times 4, half of 4 is 2, and it's going to be a negative 2x, and then plus 3. And is there anything I can combine that with? No. So I've got negative 5x squared minus 2x plus 3. Okay, number 4. I'm starting with h of x, and then I'm going to plug in the f of x. So I'm starting with negative 1/2 x plus 3. and that x is where I plug in f of x. So the negative 1/2 comes out front. We've got 6x minus 8 plus 3. That's my f of x right there. And then distribute. So negative 1/2, half of 6 is 3, and it's going to be a negative 3x. Half of 8 is 4, and a negative times a negative makes that a positive 4. The 3 stays back there, and then combine your like terms, and we get negative 3x plus 7. All right, number 5. I'm starting with f of x, and then I'm going to plug in f of x. All right, so we have 6x minus 8 is what I start with, and I'm going to plug that in right there. So I have 6, and then I'm going to plug in 6x minus 8 minus 8. So distribute the 6. 6 times 6, 36x. 6 times 8, negative 48, and I bring down the negative 8. And then I'm left with 36x. And then we need to combine our like terms. Negative 48 minus 8 is a negative 56. Okay, and then I have h of x and h of x. So we start with the original h of x, or the original, one of them. Negative 1/2 x, I think it was plus 3. Yeah, negative 1/2 x plus 3. And wherever that x is, that's where I substitute. Okay, so if you're substituting and you're not too good with fractions here, it's okay to take out your calculator. I have negative 1/2, I'm putting it in parentheses, times negative 1/2. And we want the fraction, so that's a positive 1/4. Negative 1/2 times 3. So negative 1/2 times 3, math, enter, enter, and negative 3 over 2. So it changes to a negative 3 over 2 plus 3. And then combine our like terms. So I have 1/4 x. And then all I'm going to do is add 3 to that. And it's nice because it keeps it as a fraction for me. So I have 3 over 2. Okay, so it's not too bad, is it? Nah. Now, perform the indicated operations of the following functions. So we're going to be doing the same thing. M of x, n of x, and p of x, okay? I'll do 2 of these with you, and then you're going to do 2 on your own, okay? So I'll do number 9. We have n of x. So I'm going to start with my n of x, and then I'm going to plug in, sorry, you know me, I got to color coordinate. So I'm starting with my n, and then I'm going to plug in my m. So my n of x, 6x minus 5, and then the x is where I plug in my m of x. So we have 6 parentheses 3x squared minus 9x minus 5. Go ahead and distribute that in. 3 times 6 is 18x squared 6 times 9 is 54x minus 5. I look to see if I can combine anything, and I can't. So 18x squared minus 54x minus 5. Okay, for p, or 8, we have p and then the m of x. So I'm going to start with the 2/3 x plus 11, and that's what I'm going to plug in. So number 8, I started you off. You guys go ahead and finish. Go ahead and pause the video, and good luck. Okay, and you had to distribute the 2/3. You get 2x squared minus 6x plus 11, and we don't have any like terms, so we are done. All right, number 9. I'm starting with the n, and then I'm plugging in the p. Okay, so the n is the 6x minus 5, and that's where I'm going to plug in p. So I have 6 parentheses 2/3 x plus 11 minus 5. That's my p. So I'm going to go ahead and distribute 6 times 2/3. 6 times 2 is 12. 12 divided by 3 is 4x. 6 times 11 is 66 minus 5. Go ahead and combine your like terms, and we get 4x plus 61. All right, and number 10, you guys are on your own. You have p, and then you're plugging in p. Yes, you're going to have a lot of fractions in this one, but you guys can do it. Okay, go ahead and pause the video, and good luck. Okay, and you should have gotten a final answer of 4/9 x plus 55 over 3. Now, 2/3 times 2/3, 2 times 2 is 4, 3 times 3 is 9, and I can't do anything. I'm going to actually make that look like a 9 on both of those. I can't reduce that. Now, 2/3 times 11 was 7.33333333. I changed it to a fraction to get 22 over 3, and then I added 11 to get 55 over 3. And that's it. All right, guys. That's it for Algebra 2, Unit 5.1 Notes, Day 3. Your homework is practice C. Make sure you're paying attention to which functions you're using, and it looks like it's a review of a lot of stuff that we've been doing. And if you have any questions, please come see Ms. Carranza or myself. We would love to help you out. All right. Otherwise, this is Mr. Grice signing off. Thanks for watching.